Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today it's Kayla again, but she's back, and this time she's in the Obj.140 Terror. Now, this tank, what you should know, is it is actually almost exactly like the 62A with minor differences. Pen-wise, it's the same. DPM-wise, it's the same. The tanks have their own personal playstyles, though. So, I did take a few notes because I had a little bit of help, because I personally don't own either one of the tanks, so I wouldn't know how, like, what's different about them. But I do have some help from my friends who do have the tank. So this is what they told me about the tank. So, it's got about the same hull design as the T-22 does. It's a little bit slanted, which makes it a good side scraper which makes it better at a side scraping role than the 62A is. Another thing is that the 62A has a better turret than this, but that doesn't mean this tank can't bounce shots off its turret. The turrets on both of the tanks are rolled at just the right angle where they can, when they go hold down, they can bounce. The DPM wise is the exact same for both. It's 5.2, 5.1 seconds for both tanks, with a 100 mil gun doing 310 damage per shot. With rammer, the DPM is 3,592, but without rammer using calibrated shells, it's 3,340. The 62A has a more accurate gun than the Obj.140, but that still doesn't mean the Obj.140 can't hit shots. Both tanks are very good in their own way. They don't have much gun depression. I think it's like like 5, maybe 6 degrees at most. I don't really know. I probably got that wrong. But as you can see there, she just bounced, I think it's the E75 right off the side armor. So, first off, that wasn't a very smart play to go side on when you got heavy tanks right there, but it's a very lucky bounce she got. The WZ-120, or 121, pushed up and shot at her teammate there. But she's going to back up and kind of bait him to shoot. Again, this tank it's a low-profile tank, which means it's decently good at hold down spot. The only downside is it doesn't have the best gun depression for a medium tank. But again, it does have the good turret armor where it can go hold down. Other than that, they're about the same tank when it comes to pin and everything like that. So you can see here she's going hold down and balancing E75, T54, E1. The WC I don't think it's shot at her yet. She's still on 1,961 health, and she's going to use the speed of this tank and just get around to the rear of that WZ-121 and hit him for 325. She's going to reload, pop up, do it again for 282 right in the turret. Now, this tank, when it gets into a brawl, it's strong, but it's necessarily better for hold down and I'm not going to say far to medium, but medium and close-ish range. Because once you get closer, the front plate of it does tend to get weaker with higher penetration guns. So she's going to get her first kill there on the WZ-121. And she's going to pull forward here on the heavy side and get the rear of that T110, E4, and E75 to shoot at. She's going to shoot, do 307 to the rear. She's going to pull forward, and I think she's going to finish off this M107. No, she's going to get a shot right into the T54 E1, which actually gets a nice 301 roll into her. She's going to bait his shot, shoot him, pull back down for 3. So now there's a 92 health tank that I don't know why he didn't try to back up and go into cover. She's going to pull out, shoot the lower plate of him for 2. She's got 3 kills, and she just killed the M103. Now here comes a problem with the E75 coming up around the corner and pushing her. Luckily, that M48 Patton is there to take the shot for her. So she's going to pull down, bounce off the lower plate that was at an angle, which is tough. She should have shot the side armor, which was a little bit weaker, but now she's just going to circle around to the rear of this E75 and just bully him. Now she's going to pull forward. He pinned for 470 straight through the turret. Again, at close quarters, high penetration guns can go through this tank like butter. But again, it's a good tank. Another thing is, now it's a 2v2 situation. She's against FV 4005 and a T110 E4. One's on very low health. The other one is almost on full health. So what is she going to do here? I really don't know, because this is the first time I've watched this replay. She's going to go behind the houses here and try to bait shots, and she's going to try and sneak a shot on that 4005, and she does. So these 4,000, now she's on 4.8k damage with 5 kills. She's on 632 health. She's a one-shot for that T110E4. She just has to know where he's at. Now, the T110E4 isn't a bad tank. It doesn't have the best armor like the other tier 10 tank destroyer, the T110E3, but it still has a nasty 640 alpha gun. So she has to watch out for that because it can one-shot her from her current health, and it has very good pen from what I hear. This is smart what she's doing. She's going to try and flank around to the rear of him because he might be preoccupied with that. Yep, there he is. She circled around and got to his side. And she's just going to get shots right into the side of this E4 and just farm him. Now, another thing about the E4 is the fact that it does not have a 360-degree turret. It only can go 98 degrees to each side. So she finishes this game on 5.8k damage. This was a good game. I'll admit, this is a very good game and a very well played. So she got an ace, a top gun, mastery. She got it all. She got, let's see here, she got an ace, a top gun, high caliber. I think that's a Randy Walters medal right there. Yep, that's a Randy Walters for destroying 5 enemies in one battle. She made 11,000 experience off that. She made 27,999 credits from that battle as well. 1,600 experience. Shot everything there was to shoot. She did a very fantastic job this game, I'll admit. There were a few mistakes, I'll admit. But overall, she did a very good job. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to all the first responders out there and everybody involved with what happened 20 years ago in 9/11. Again, I didn't lose anybody during that, thankfully. At least I don't think I did. But I know other people did. And I just want to go ahead and say thank you to all the men and women out there who risk their lives every day for us, keeping us safe. So, police officers, EMS workers, firefighters, military personnel, I just want to thank you for your service and thank you for keeping us safe. Till then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.